It's important to have realistic expectations in any relationship, as expecting too much from others can lead to disappointment and frustration. Here are 18 things you should never expect from anyone. 1. Perfection. No one is perfect, and it's unfair to expect flawless behavior or decision-making from others. We all make mistakes and have our own imperfections. 2. Mind reading. Expecting others to know your thoughts or anticipate your needs without clear communication is unrealistic. Open and honest communication is essential for understanding each other's perspectives. 3. Constant availability. People have their own priorities, responsibilities, and boundaries. Expecting someone to always be available to you can place undue pressure on the relationship. 4. Unconditional support. While support is important in relationships, expecting others to support you unconditionally, regardless of your actions or choices, may not be reasonable. Support should be based on mutual respect and understanding. 5. Sacrificing personal happiness. It's unfair to expect someone to sacrifice their own happiness or well-being solely for your benefit. Each person has their own needs and desires that should be respected. 6. Changing who they are. Expecting someone to fundamentally change their personality, beliefs, or values for you is unrealistic. It's important to accept and appreciate people for who they are. 7. Reading your mind. Expecting others to know what you want or need without clear communication is setting them up for failure. Express your thoughts and desires openly to avoid misunderstandings. 8. Consistent agreement. It's natural for people to have differing opinions and perspectives. Expecting others to always agree with you can lead to unnecessary conflict and strain on relationships. 9. Being responsible for your happiness. While others can contribute to your happiness, expecting someone to be solely responsible for your emotional well-being is unfair. It's important to cultivate your own happiness and not solely rely on others. 10. Never making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's important to allow room for errors and growth. Expecting others to never make mistakes is unrealistic and can create unnecessary pressure. 11. Ignoring their own needs. Expecting someone to constantly prioritize your needs over their own is unfair. It's important to recognize and respect that others have their own priorities and well-being to consider. 12. Being available 24/7. People need time for themselves, rest, and personal space. Expecting constant availability can lead to burnout and strain on relationships. 13. Always agreeing with you. It's healthy to have differing opinions and engage in constructive debate. Expecting others to always agree with you can hinder personal growth and stifle open communication. 14. Solving all your problems. While support is crucial, expecting someone to solve all your problems for you is unrealistic. Each person is responsible for their own challenges and growth. 15. Ignoring their own boundaries. Everyone has personal boundaries, and it's important to respect them. Expecting others to consistently ignore their boundaries for your benefit is unfair. 16. Ignoring their own goals and dreams. Each person has their own aspirations and goals. Expecting someone to constantly prioritize your goals over their own can lead to resentment and unhappiness. 17. Being responsible for your success. While others can provide guidance and support, expecting someone to be solely responsible for your success is unrealistic. Each individual is responsible for their own achievements. 18. Never experiencing difficult times. Life has its ups and downs, and expecting others to shield you from all difficulties is unrealistic. It's important to support each other through challenging times, but it's not fair to expect others to prevent difficult experiences altogether. By managing your expectations and understanding that everyone has their limitations, you can foster healthier and more realistic relationships. It's important to communicate openly, respect boundaries, and appreciate others for who they are.